everybody, welcome back to the Savvy Dragon podcast, where we dive deep into the digital frontier, bringing you news and education on the future of NFTs, blockchain, and TCG fandoms. I'm your host, Rachel Wagelman, and today we're exploring a fascinating topic and phenomenon in the blockchain world, pudgy penguins, not to be confused with Puff Puff Penguin, the spawn of my nightmare. This quirky collection of digital penguins is making waves by setting a new standard for IP-based Web3 companies. So whether you're a crypto enthusiast or just curious about digital trends, you're in the right place to learn why these adorable penguins matter, other than they're adorable. The first question you might have if you're not familiar with these penguins is, what are they? They started off as just collectibles. Now they also exist in the real world, but they started off as 8,888 unique collectible penguins, each with their own distinctive style and personality, all secured on the Ethereum blockchain. Each penguin has a unique mix of hats, glasses, gloves, clothes, backgrounds. They're incredibly diverse. The owners of these NFTs, according to Lucanets, aren't just buying art, they're buying into a lifestyle and they're becoming part of a growing community. These penguins can be used as profile pictures, grant access to merchandise, and even participate in virtual and real-world events. In this way, they're more than just digital collectibles, they're keys to a burgeoning new community. Pudgy Penguins launched July 23rd, 2021, and they sold out in less than 20 minutes. Since then, they've soared to a floor price of 4 ETH and a market cap that's just as impressive. Pudgy Penguins is more than an NFT company though, as I keep saying. What makes them different is that they also provide incredible real-world utility. I don't know about y'all, but I used to be obsessed with Webkinz, and they're kind of giving Webkinz meets Club Penguin. I went to Walmart recently to try to find some, and I was successful, as you can see, but I was a little bit hesitant at first. I didn't know if I was going to find any. I didn't know what they were going to have. I didn't really know. This was my research portion of the podcast. I'll include clips here. But I ended up getting 2 blind boxes that I unboxed for these guys. One regular plush, and I felt like this one was fitting for the fandom portion of this podcast, and one igloo with a mini figurine in it. And I thought that this was already like a Webkinz type brand, but then after further research, I found out that they are striving towards that, but currently it's just a little online platform where you can mix and match different accessories on a penguin, and you unlock those accessories through purchasing a collectible. So I got all these little tickets that when I scanned them led me to an online portal where I could unlock different accessories and create a penguin PFP for my online portal. That's the extent of it currently, but CEO Lucanets wants to expand into a open world type game. But let's talk about how Pudgy Penguins went from just digital collectibles to a huge growing IP-based brand. The person who made that possible was Lucanets, current CEO. He bought Pudgy Penguins for $2 million in a Twitter bid, and that's not the craziest thing he's done. Luca had a rough start in life. He was raised by a single mother with his brother, and they couch surfed much of his childhood. And at 16, he dropped out of high school to start working to support them. By the age 19, he was already running a company valued at $250 million. Under his guidance, Pudgy Penguins is not only surviving, it's thriving. They're aiming to become the fastest growing Web3 brand globally. He transformed Pudgy Penguins from just NFTs to a whole universe of Pudgy Penguins that exists in real life, online, and everywhere in between. He has an innate understanding of community, which plays a pivotal role in any business, but especially one that's trying to grow online. He said in an interview recently that you only need 1,500 to 5,500 loyal people to make it a multi-million-dollar company, and that all works towards his goal of making Pudgy Penguins a universally adopted Web3 brand. Pudgy Penguins has had success in many ways. They're successful in the NFT sphere. They're successful on Jiffy with over 3 billion likes on Jiffy. They're successful on Instagram, getting millions of views every day on their reels, and their toys have made nearly $10 million in Walmart thus far. One thing I love about Pudgy Penguins is that they symbolize empathy, love, compassion, and kindness. That's something that's really important to their brand, and it really shines through their GIFs and Instagram. So not only are they growing and trying to become the biggest Web3 IP-based company, they also have a good message. Luca is also working on a way to allow NFT holders to license their penguins. So for example, if somebody owns this penguin as an NFT online, maybe it's possible that they receive money each time the penguin is shown as a plush, shown on one of their GIFs, shown in the future if they create TV shows. The person who owns the NFT profits from the company using the likeness of their NFT. I thought that was such a cool idea, so innovative, and a really smart way to give NFT holders real life utility. And it's another reason that I think Pudgy Penguins is shaping how we interact with digital and real world characters through the power of blockchain technology. So I've got to ask, would you buy a Pudgy Penguin? Or perhaps do you already own one? Let us know your thoughts and experiences below. Drop us a comment and connect with us on social media. That wraps up our dive into the icy waters of Pudgy Penguins. Thanks for joining me, and don't miss out on our episode dropping next Friday, where we'll uncover more digital gems in the Web3 space. Until then, keep exploring, and thank you for tuning into the Savvy Dragon podcast.